All right, I'm gonna give you a little life tip, a little life hack, a little something that's gonna blow your mind. I hear this a lot. I can't eat bad food because it makes me wanna go crazy and eat all the bad food. I get it. I do get it. You guys know my background. I have a master's in psychology, so I understand everyone's brain works different. I understand my brain is very black and white. I plug my food in. When I've hit the right amount of food, I stop eating. There's never a day where I continue because I'm just a stubborn motherfucker. And if I hit my numbers, I stop eating. But don't think for 1 second that I don't want more. I always want more cookies. When I eat 2 Milano cookies, you think for 1 second I don't want a third? Fuck no, of course I do. You think I don't want more Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Of course I do. You think I don't want an entire box of mac and cheese after I finish my first? Yes, but you have to be aware that I'm at my numbers and I have 2 options. No one is stopping me physically from eating more cookies. It's only me because I realize if I eat more, I'm not going to achieve my goals. But if I stop, I've ate the right amount of food for my body. But I get it. There's people out there that struggle with that. So let me give you a few tips. For one, my true belief is, look, you're eating those foods anyway. No one is eating that clean. If you're eating that clean and you're eating that perfectly, you're probably doing okay already. You know, eating the right amount of clean foods is probably leading you to some success. So if you're overweight, if your goal is to lose weight and you're telling me, hey, I can't eat these foods because it throws me off, you're eating them already. You're lying to me and you're lying to yourself because you don't get to be 20, 30, 50 pounds overweight by eating a perfectly clean diet. So let's cut the bullshit. You're eating cookies. So what's worse, eating these cookies in no form of moderation without any idea how many grams of carbohydrates, protein, and fat you're taking in, or eating 4 Milano cookies that I'm gonna have later today because I understand where it fits into my day's macronutrients. So I want you to think about that. Secondly, I understand that could lead you to binging. You're probably binging already, but I don't want to be the catalyst to this binge. I don't want flexible eating to be a reason you're binging again. So here's my big takeaway. Buy single serves. I've talked about this before, but let me mention it again. I have Milano cookies in there. I don't have that entire bag of Pepperidge Farm, but I have packs of 2 that I bought at Costco. So when I plug in Milano cookies, I plug them in as 2s. No different than Pop-Tarts. You plug them in as 2s. So versus you get a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you put the ball on the scale and I weigh and measure 62 grams of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's easy to stick my hand in that box and grab more. It's easy to pour more without thinking about it, or we can use chips. It's easy to stick your hand in that bag of chips and grab another handful. However, if you had single serve bags of chips, there's a very different mindset from eating that single serve bag, sitting down, enjoying it, and then thinking to yourself, I want more, going into the pantry, grabbing another bag, opening another bag of chips, right? So do we understand that? Buy some single serves, because here's what I need you to understand. Quality is important. I'm not telling you eat chips and mac and cheese and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm telling you eat the right amount of food and eat the food that keeps you on the right path longer. Flexible eating and taking eating back has to be about creating a better, healthier, stronger relationship with food, fixing that broken relationship, and creating something that's a lifestyle and sustainable. And if you think for 1 second, completely depriving yourself of some of these foods, the foods you love, is going to lead to success down the road, you're completely fucked. It's not going to. We need to understand how we can implement, how we can add those foods to our life, but understand what they represent and how much we should be eating. So stop with that mindset. Stop with that mindset of, no, if I do this, I'm going to be derailed, or if I do this, I'm not going to be able to stop. You can stop, but you just have to make that mind stronger and give it a go. I hope that helped.